Probably you have heard about the Eiffel Tower, the famous tower in Paris, France. It is an iron lattice tower, and it was the centerpiece of the 1889 World Fair. The tower is 330 meters tall, about the same height as an 81-story building. It was the tallest man-made structure in the world till 1930. The tower was named part of UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1991. The tower design is attributed to Maurice Coquelin and Émile Nouguier, two engineers, and Stephen Sobestre, an architect. It was conceived as a grid pylon consisting of four lattice girders standing apart at the base and coming together at the top, joined together by metal trusses at regular intervals, in words of Coquelin. Note the sketched stack of buildings, with Notre Dame at the bottom, indicating the scale of the proposed tower. The patent was filed in 1884. The tower was constructed from 1887 to 1889. The designers were working for the Compagnie des Établissements Eiffel, the company of the engineer Gustave Eiffel. Who gave the Eiffel Tower its name? The Eiffel Tower was named after Gustave Eiffel, a French civil engineer. Graduate of the École Centrale des Arts et Manufactures in Paris, he made his name as engineer with various bridges for the French railway network. In 1868, he was co-founder of the Eiffel & Company firm and began to undertake work in other countries of Europe and abroad. In 1881, Eiffel devised a structure consisting of a four-legged pylon to support the copper sheeting which made up the body of the Statue of Liberty in New York. The entire statue was erected at the Eiffel Works in Paris before being dismantled and shipped to the United States. The Eiffel Tower is the most famous work of Gustave Eiffel. The patent 164364 was filed on September 18, 1884. The tower was constructed from 1887 to 1889. The main structural work was completed at the end of March 1889, and on 31st of March, Eiffel celebrated by leading a group of government officials and representatives of the press to the top of the tower. Since the lifts were not yet in operation, the ascent was made by foot and took over an hour. In 1893, Eiffel resigned from the direction of the Compagnie des Établissements Eiffel, and his name disappeared from the name of the company. He then started a career as a researcher on aerodynamics, and his contribution in this field is probably of equal importance to his work as engineer, though much less known. At that time, he is more than 70 years old. A new career of scientist begins for him, which will last 20 years. In 1909, Eiffel built his first wind tunnel at the foot of the Eiffel Tower in the Champ de Mars. This facility was operational till 1911 to study aerodynamics. In the beginning of 1912, he installs in the district of Auteuil a new wind tunnel with increased performance. Being successful with his first set of tests, Eiffel Wind Tunnel was then available for the pioneers in their conquest of air: Farman, Blériot, Voisin, Breguet. One of the main innovations of Eiffel was the addition of a diffuser to the wind tunnel. It was the subject of a patent dated 28 November 1911. This invention was rich in consequences, as it allowed Eiffel to drastically reduce the electric power required for such a facility. From that date, all wind tunnels have been equipped with a diffuser. His studies on airplanes' performance were published in several books and journals. In 1917, he even filed a patent for a high-speed fighter plane. Eiffel's contribution to this emerging science of aerodynamics was recognized in the USA, where he received the Gold Medal of Langley in 1913, which had been only awarded to Wilbur and Orville Wright before.